All right, bringing back in meteorologist Robert Suhr now. We've talked about that cool down that's on the way. Humidity is going to drop too,
yes,
right?
Thank goodness, yes. It's going to take a day or so, but probably by the time we go back to work and school on Monday, you'll really start to feel that the lowering of the humidity. It'll feel a lot more comfortable outside, despite some still warmish temperatures. It was warm in Fayetteville today, where we got up to 99 degrees. Just shy of the record of 100 set back in the summer of 1990. I will certainly take a morning low of 47. That would be fabulous. That was the record low set back in 1962. Fort Smith's quiet other than the construction work that's still going on the Garrison Bridge. Fort Smith today creeping up to 106, tying the record set back in 1999. You can see there this morning in 1985, that was a very comfortable 55 degrees. Now, what we haven't had is a lot of rain. Now, thankfully, it hasn't done much to impact our drought situation. You can see all around us some abnormally dry and some drought conditions, but our area is dry for right now. Unfortunately, this could change as we go out into time because Climate Prediction Center is saying, yeah, 6 to 10 days out, strong confidence in below average precipitation. This takes us out towards September 5th. We look deeper into the future, same thing, unfortunately. Strong confidence in well below average precipitation, which is not good for our drought conditions. There's a look at that boundary, which is kind of stalled out now across the Arklatex area. Still have some showers and storms southeast Missouri. For us, things are nice and quiet, and they are expected to, for the most part, remain that way as we go through the upcoming week. Still in the 80s right now across northwest Arkansas, as well as the River Valley. Bacoshi still hanging on to 90 degrees, but where we had rainfall earlier today, still that rain-cooled air. You see Coal Hill, Clarksville there still checking in temperatures in the mid-70s, so big difference, but not a difference in our dew points, the true measure of moisture in the atmosphere. Still tropical-like across a large area, but those drier dew points make their way toward our area, as I said, by the time we get to the early part of the week. Nice and quiet tonight, nothing to really worry about other than some high clouds. Waking up tomorrow morning, 60s and 70s. And then as we go through the day, once again tomorrow afternoon, probably I-40 corridor, we could see a couple of hit or miss showers, some brief heavy downpours. That is about it. And then they'll fizzle out as we get towards sunrise or sunset. And then waking up Monday morning as we head back to work, you should really start to notice that drier air by then. Lows tonight in the 70s for the most part. A few locations, deeper valleys or higher elevations could creep into the upper 60s. And then tomorrow, big dip in our temperatures, 80s and maybe a few lower 90s across the board. You can thank some strong northerly winds for that, which will help to dry us out. It'll dry the air out at least. You can see some chances tomorrow for some precipitation. 40% I think is generous for those chances. Rest of the week looks fine. A lot of 80s, below average temperatures, cooler air. It won't be until next weekend when we'll start to warm back up. In the River Valley, pretty much the same thing with those hit or miss storm chances. Lots of sunshine the rest of the week. And most of the week should feel fairly comfortable, Brandon. And most importantly, by next Friday for high school football, it shouldn't be nearly as oppressive as last night.
Oh, yeah. Football fans, they're going to love that. Let's go to Loch Ness, Scotland now. That's where hundreds of people are expected to search the water for Nessie this weekend. They're going to use thermal drones, infrared cameras, and more, hoping to solve the mystery that's lurked in the depths of the Scottish lake for centuries.
I believe there is something in the law, whether or not it's a plesiosaur or from other sightings, whether it's one of the baby elephants that escaped from the circus, and when there was a traveling circus here quite a few years back. There could be something that might appear, whether it's other marine life that they've maybe not noticed before, or if there is more caves or anything else where something could be living.
St. Columba actually first reported seeing the monster. This was back in the year 564. Wow. Modern legend began in 1933. I suppose we're going to wish everyone searching for Nessie the best of luck as we bring back in Cameron and Robert. Cameron, what's your belief on the unexplained monsters in the deep?
You know what? I think the important thing here is to keep an open mind. There's so much of this world that we have not explored. I'm going to say Yes, maybe there is a possibility. I know you disagree.
I got to say, you avoided that, answering that question like you were on the debate the other night. That was a really nice job. No, I don't believe in any of that. What this is, it sounds like it's a good way to get tourists up there. Spend some money. Get some hotel rooms, go to the restaurants, the bars. But yeah, anything like that. The Loch Ness Monster, leprechauns, gold at the end of the rainbow, ghosts, angels. I don't believe in any of that.
Can't you like go on Bigfoot tours in
I'm
Oklahoma?
sure you
It's
can.
not far from here, right?
I'm sure you can spend all kind of money on that. But no.
Yeah.
Oh, come
No
on.
interest.
Ghosts
Zero.
either?
Nope.
Never
Nope.
walked into a room and got a tingle up your spine, hair on the back of your neck raises up.
No.
Nothing?
No. Maybe
Yeah,
maybe
anything?
I just don't have a soul.
Ever the realist. Well, anyway,
sorry.
switching gears now, unfortunately. Several college teams kicked off their 2023 football seasons today, but Hog fans still have one more week to go. Up next in sports, we'll look at some of those gridiron season openers and what other Hog squads are doing.